Have you ever heard people talk about getting fitter, eating better, to be a better version of themselves? That's what Apple has done with the latest generation Apple TV box, which goes on sale on Friday. There is still something utterly confusing about Apple having a streaming service called Apple TV Plus, a rival to Netflix, Stan and Disney, but also an app called Apple TV, which brings together a range of streaming services and catch-up services including Apple TV Plus. And then there's this, the physical Apple TV box. For simplicity, in this review, if I am talking Apple TV, I am referring to the physical box. Read more. Apple's newest iPads are a rainbow of color and a bit pricey. Speaking of, it's smaller. Apple say it's 20% smaller. I was expecting it to seem so a lot more, but it's really quite subtle next to the previous generation Apple TV 4K. For reference, it's still larger than the original smaller and thinner Apple TV. Part of that refinement comes from a more efficient, and far more powerful, A15 Bionic chipset which powers the whole thing using 30% less energy and doesn't need the venting and cooling that the previous device did. For those with an existing Apple TV 4K, you're not needing to rush out here unless you are the ultimate movie buff and have an amazing eye for picture quality. The addition of HDR10 Plus is the standout feature when paired with a TV with HDR10 Plus support. Read more. Apple iPhone 14 Plus review. For those who want to see more, another improvement will come later this year when quick media switching support comes, allowing for you to easily switch between a movie or TV show with varying frame rates, eliminating the flicker that currently occurs. That A15 Bionic chip does make for a notable improvement in speed. Launching apps, even installing apps is fast, navigating the menu is snappy, and with apps like KO offering features that require strong processing power, you can really see why this is a standout set-top box. The Siri remote stays the same, with one simple change, USB-C charging, moving on from Lightning as Apple is required to do under European legislation. Soon Siri will recognize the voice of someone asking for a show or content, and the menu and recommendations will be customized based on that person's viewing habits. That will be great in shared TV households. Apple TV 4K in 2022 is a better version of itself. It's a better version of the Apple TV 4K which has been so popular. At $219, it's not the cheapest way to ensure you have all the apps you want, but it is by far the best looking and easiest to navigate operating system on any smart TV or set-top box. If you get the $219 model, you'll get 64 GB of storage and no Ethernet connection. An extra $30 will get you 128 GB and an Ethernet port. Absolutely not a must-buy for existing 4K Apple TV owners, but if you've got an AUG Slim Apple TV, or don't have all the apps you might want on your TV, there's never been a better time to invest in this all-in-one powerful streaming set-top box. On sale Friday.